The news that's coming out about the bridge being hit, being destroyed, collapsing so rapidly after being hit by the Dali in Baltimore. The news that's coming out is that the biggest problem was the lack of tugs. Tugs could possibly have slowed down the speed of the container ship. It was only going at 10 miles per hour, 8 knots, and yet its force on the pillar of the bridge, which wasn't built to sustain that sort of impact from such a huge, such a heavy ship. The ship knew it was in trouble. It knew its propulsion system had failed. It sent out a signal, an alarm, which meant that the guards could stop traffic getting onto the bridge, but it wasn't able to get the workmen off the bridge who were repairing potholes. So I think 6 of them have died, or are feared to have died. And it's the speed of the bridge's collapse once the boat actually hit, and the video is terrifying. You see so many scenes of bridge collapses in movies, and they're always somehow in slow motion. And this was in real motion, and it was incredibly fast. A little bit like the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, a similar incident in 1980, I think, in which more people died. But this is going to have a big impact on shipping, because I think it's going to force a lot more of security measures back into place, which will push up the price of shipping, and that will then have a knock-on effect on the price of goods which are being moved around. But the loss of life is terrifying, and the possibility that this could have been so much worse is equally terrifying, is it not? And it comes down to checks. Apparently there was a check in Chile which identified some issues, but you can't check for everything. You can't repair everything. You can't be sure that there won't be an emergency, that there won't be an accident. There was an accident, and that's why probably within built-up areas, we need to see the return of the tug and the return of a lot more care. And I imagine that will happen sooner rather than later.